see you, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate that donation the other day, bro. Any and everything goes a long way. I actually took some of the donation money and bought the Flex Seal paint, another spray bottle, the mini paint pan and everything, brushes. Because I'm gonna roll it once I get the wings on it. Roll all that out, paint it all. I really need to prime it, even though I'm using the Flex Seal. The guy that has the motorcycle that's built one, he says it's good to use the non-mold or the non-mold prime. So I got a little bit of that, but I think I need to get the roll one. So that way I can go ahead, and I forgot to get the sandpapers, and I had a sander. I don't know. I think I might still have it. I got to go and look through some of the toes. I can't remember. But because I need to go down to the shed and get the reciprocating saw, you know, the one that goes like that. So that way I can make that straight line, you know. So I'm going to get that. Yeah, this is going to be a banger, bro. This is going to be awesome. So before I even get it fully complete, I want to make sure it's waterproof. It has certain anonymous in there. And I want to make sure, I think next month, I'm going to go ahead and get the 240 watt go on the top of it. But everything's going to be with a 1/4 inch plywood all the way around and inside. This is because of weight. So, and with that, no microwave. I'm actually going to use an air fryer and a convection oven built up, and electric stove or the Coleman, you know, with the butane. But I want to put a. I was thinking about the 100, but I looked at the 50 gallon, and I know exactly where to put that. So yeah, once I get this built and I start traveling around and looking at certain land, this, that, and the other, and all that stuff, you know, I'll involve those who are really about something different. You know, not some old weak punk ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be awesome. You know, every time you turn around, there's some weak ass motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers who ain't about shit. This weak, money grubbing, worthless ass niggas. Just pathetic. You know? This is gonna be banger, bro. It's already watertight. I got it where I marked that because I had to dig, but I have to. Well, I spray paint it. I'm just gonna hit it one more time, but I'm gonna flip it over because I really want to start framing it out. Well, I'm intermittent fasting. I'm still gonna be working. It's intermittent, so I'm still gonna eat that 1 meal around 5 or whatever. It's gonna be a banger. This is gonna be badass. And I embrace any mistake I may make, regardless of what I've seen, paid attention to. There's some people who have built them, and they're carpenters. Like that's their, you know, like your journeyman in painting. There are people who are, you know, electricians and, you know, masons, bricklayers, whatever. Unionized, like welders. You know, there are people who. I mean, I could have welded an aluminum frame, but to me, that's a little too extreme. You know, badass. I mean, I'm thinking about Lowe's purchasing a door, a secure door, and using that, framing it out, weatherproofing it, and all that. Yeah, it's gonna be badass. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I enjoy this. What we had to deal with some worthless ass baby boomers, the punks of existence. And that's what they are. Baby boomers are the punks of our existence. They are pathetic and worthless. The 60s thing, I think they experimented and they got something to work on them dumb ass, weak ass people. They're just pathetic. Baby boomers. I mean, if that ain't some spell casting statement, it's pathetic. It's badass, right? Yo, what's up, Kane? What's happening? Where you aren't? That's where I'm at. But you're always welcome to come and visit. Get your nogs on and everything. You're gonna need it. They already got some bitch ass, monkey ass puppet niggas out here. They've been taught the tall mud shit and all that. Yeah. Look at me. Let's let the AI read my iris and all that, and see if I really give a fuck about you weak ass monkeys. It doesn't stop because I'm being half polite about the end. You stand your ground, goofy motherfucker. Want to be lizard monkey or other things that shouldn't. Like I give a fuck about any of that. I don't. I guess they haven't realized that yet. What's going on, King? What's happening, beloved? I got Olmec up in there. Put the cash up in there. Put the Cashapp up in there. Maybe one of those punks will donate $2 or $3. Fake frauds that come over here looking. I love the wind, bro. Oh, so this is what I got. I need to get another one, you know? And I got a couple of these. I need to get one more. Another one in the truck. They don't get too hot in the truck compared to the tent. The tent get like a sauna. Yeah. So once that's dry, and you'll be here, I'm gonna touch it with a paint, let it go for about another 45 minutes, probably something. Then flip it over, and then remove the 2x4 that's holding it together at the bottom, and start framing out rest area, strengthening that, getting maybe a foot and a half about. I'm going to be using foam insulation. I actually looked at the hemp. I want to get the hemp. I can order about 15 yards, which is a lot, and I'll do the ceiling and some of the walls with it. But I'm not going to cover up certain parts. They're going to be colored polyurethane, which is magnificent. So you have a certain ambiance. And I'm going to measure and cut those things perfect and put them in like the barnyard, triangle-like, you know, way in the interior. And I got cherry stain, a little thing of it. You take a little white, a little cotton cloth, and you rub and rub and rub. It's going to be magnificent. I want to keep it the pastel, you know, Midwestern per se colors. It's relaxing, you know. Banger! On the inside, I got a ton of 1.5 inch, which is going to be the Marshall line for insulation. Then I got 2x2s and 1x1s, and that's all the framing. 2x4s, more than enough for the hard points and the structural integrity. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, you know. Pretty appreciate it, man. Oh shit, we got about 3 or 4 all over the place there. So yeah, I made some pasta with some bratwurst and chicken breast, all organic, no nitrites and nitrates and all that shit, corn syrup and all that crap. I was thinking about just eating shrimp and fish. When I start started fishing for crappies, going to Texas and all that. And shrimp. That's chicken. I'm not about to chicken. I wanted to build a chicken coop here. I wanted all hands in, but not right now. Please. If I get about 5 or 10 acres, I'll build like a 30 hen chicken coop, a couple of roosters, split them up. Roosters will fight, you know. And that way, like on the res, when I have my chicken coop and my neighbors, I have built, you know. Yeah, I love eggs. I make sure that once they come into this world, that are treated until they pass on. No cutting and butchering them up. But eggs is my thing. I don't need to eat chicken unless I purchase it or eat it. You know, somebody cooks it. But other than that, no, I'd rather let them grow old and just enjoy the eggs. Absolutely. I can stand on it, but I don't want to. It's not reinforced on the inside yet. But it's strong. Very strong. I'm just making sure that the baseline is water. It's protected from the water. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know. Stay right there. I'm going to get the reciprocating soil because I'm going to need it. Take my sombrero. Well, you need the room still, cut? part off. You always want to reciprocating. You know what I mean? Make a straight line, bro. Oh yeah, it's charged up too good. So on the front there, I got to make that actually pretty damn perfect. So I'm going to use the T-square. I'm going to use that. I've got two. I don't know where all of them at, but I got two of my black and red clamps. Put that up, get the line, and just slowly cut that where it's perfect with the level on it. Make sure that it's even, and that's going to build up to the bed, which I'll climb up and be able to sit up in. I'm going to actually build a. It's going to be about up on the top. It's going to be about 4 feet. It's where I can literally sit up in the bed. You know what I mean? Be on my computer or whatever. Yeah, it's going to have the going where the door closes, little locks that tie down. It's like a strap, a metal strap, a band that you would be doing some work to cut through it, unless you got a accelerator, you know, a torch or something like that. So I've looked at so much stuff over the last, I would say, and Paige, I was actually going to do it. Remember I was talking about that in one of my lives? I've looked at, over a year and a half. I watched videos going back 9 years of people building some of their first tiny homes that they travel and live in, literally right now for 7, 9, 10 years. They've been living in them. And I've looked at 3 jobs that are online jobs, so I'll perform that as well, maybe. But I'm still gonna get my CDL, just that way in case I park somewhere and I decide to go and drive for 16 hours or something like that, local, then whatever is, you know what I mean? Or OMEC, you know, I want to push that as well. The painting and everything, and illuminating certain welding or like soldering, copper, you know, plumbing and stuff like that, but not literally plumbing, but you know, the like sinks and stuff like that, copper, because a lot of people actually are going back to copper. So I'm pretty good at that. Pipe bending and all that. You can get small ones. You don't need the big ones. Tighten up on my weld. Get some. I was over there today and I actually stopped, but there was nobody there. I was gonna pick up some scrap steel, iron, so I showed Tomias how to get work on beads. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be absolutely fun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Black Flag? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's going on, fam? Yeah, absolutely. Hope you're well too, brother. But it's gonna be good. I'm enjoying. Not my German beer, but it's close enough. My Japanese, Sapporo. Y'all know Sapporo. Y'all know the sport. It's good stuff. It's mellow. And that's 100%. I just got solar panels so I can get beat up a little bit. Don't use it a lot because I plug it into the truck to have it up, and I plug my phone or whatever. Even though that's a little $250, $75 EcoFlow, $265 I think I paid. 2 of them running in series is fabulous, but I want to get the big one, which, you know, lithium battery, all that crap. And there's new ones out too that are even cheaper and better. So when I cross that vector, because I've been looking at a lot of them, and then I mean, China does make some good stuff. Don't get it twisted. I don't like the poor quality crap, you know. There's no need for a place to be a superpower and have poor quality shit, and that's how they got that way. You would figure the Chinese government would be like, we don't put out poor quality. What are you doing? Take them to the gulag. You know what I mean? But you know how it is. Zionists here are doing their best to bring this country down. APAC and ADL are working, all the little white guys that come across and the Hindu Americans, whatever. They're working to destroy this country, the UK, Hindustan. Yes. Don't think they're not. All right. And it's working because there's too many idiots born on this land who are too stupid to realize that they've been compromised. All right, you know, you got us real Indians, and then the Mockbird made-up ones who I show more appreciation to than anybody. Because they are legitimately fucking stupid, they can't understand how the Zionists work. They will use you up, chew you up, and spit you out, you fucking idiots. Stop that pseudo cosplaying bullshit. You will never be the American Negro. The Africans were never called Negro. I'm so tired of stupid ass individuals, and we have an abundance of them. They get their little fucking weak ass professional. I'm a police, I'm a sheriff, I'm an MMA. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not even Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's Hapkido and a few other things. Like, I studied every art that encompasses judo. I studied in high school. I mean, you can't make this up. Locks, everything. Samoan bone breaking, everything. And I studied under Royce Gracie's nephew in Jersey. I studied the Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I know exactly, because he was like, how you learn that? Where you learn that from? I was like, I know some of you like the spider and everything, but you never had your rib broke. You never been hit by somebody who could hit you up close and cause you to, in a debilitating state, puncture your lung. People don't realize that some of us out here will punch like a goddamn ton of bricks, and we don't have glass jaws. Regardless of what may happen to my face or my mouth, but the reality is the reality. That's why they got to work so hard to poison. That's why I say, look, if you can stave off and you can go, stop the biopsy. Stop going to see these fucking thick ass industry doctors. I mean, there's some that want to do good and mean well, and they try alternatives and they realize the benefits and they become alternative doctors. I mean, look at when Dr. Seavey died. All of a sudden, you got all these peckerwoods running around. Come and buy my green this and buy my green that. You know, they think everybody's fucking stupid. And sadly, they're right. Oh, let me show you that. I showed it before. Let me show you. Almost. Just about. Still a little taggy. So, this is EcoFlow. I have actually can turn it on and off the app on the phone. And as you can see, it's 100% solar. It tells you how much is coming in, everything going out. You have your DC on and off, and you have your AC on and off. Right here is the main power switch. You have your USB-A's, USB-C 100, what you call it, right here, which is 100 watt. Yes, 100 watt. And then you have your USB B, AC charge, and solar cable. And then you have your regular plugs as well for your 12 and 10 volt. So, but you've got to be careful as far as what you're using, because the draw time can be long based on like a cell phone and many hours, or if you're attempting that like a small fridge, you probably need 2 of these and a battery, couple of solars to make sure the batteries are charged so that we can operate and keep your stuff cool. I looked at some of the one of my most favorite 46 quart refrigerator freezer. I've got to get one. It's roughly, it can run anywhere from $300 to $1,200 depending on the brand and So I'm going to get one of those because I need to have that. So I already know where that's going to be at, positioned at. Like I said, I've looked at several, but I'm going to get 3 of the electric pumps for shower head and spigot. I looked at great tanks where I can mount them up under my truck. I still have to put the 1-inch lift kit on the front, because my truck sits like a hot rod. I want it to be level. It's a 1/2 inch. It's give or take. Yeah. So right now I get roughly. Now I can't say it right now. My tires need to be rotated, but I get a lot of gallons to the. a lot of miles to the gallon. I get a lot. I thought it was 13. It's actually more than that. I like 16 gallons to the mile. So, and I'm talking about hauling ass. So by the time I get to Phoenix, it would start to go down in the 3/4 mark, you know. So Z71 4x4, you know, the 4x4 trail bus is phenomenal. Powerful drivetrain. I mean, awesome. 4-wheel drive. I want to put a lift kit. I want bigger tires, 40s and 44s, whatever the fuck they call. That will change a little bit the dynamic of the gas per gallon, you know, miles per gallon, but not too bad. And that's why I got to keep the weight under 1,400. When I build out my cab, it's got to be under 1,400. Then we can worry about anonymous, my clothes, and all that, you know. So I don't want to bust the 2,000 mark, or at least get there and keep it where it's, you know what I mean, manageable. I've been doing a lot of work on this, guys. There's a lot more information out there. You know what I mean? I ordered another one. I don't know where the hell it's at. They sit on top of each other. Yeah. Still got pieces of sand, maybe a piece of wood. You know what I'm saying? Cutting. So yeah. That's dry. That's good. All right. Yeah. So probably go out and then come back in. I'm gonna eat a little something, and then I'll come back in and I'll start framing out the door area, get the wings on there, cut those out. I gotta go up there and do that. All right. I have to get a moisture barrier for when I do solidify the very bottom walk space. Before I cut that plywood, I'm gonna have to remove about 1.5 inches so I can fit it in here. Water barrier in there too, so I have to order one of those. They're not expensive. Yeah. Is that cool? Is that cool? I really do. You already know. I like to build shit. I really, really, really do. It's fun. Even though I'm a little, I can't, jumping around, climbing around shit. Injuries are, I don't like speaking them. When you have them, you have them. Regardless of how you got them, right? They play a major role on shit. They do. That is fucking big. That is big. I know y'all not here. That is fucking big. And that's just the base. That's like, you go sit down and stuff, like, that ain't got nothing to do with upward mobility. Like, and width. You know what I'm saying? What you say? You know what I'm saying? Earth. You know what I mean? No diddy. I don't use baby oil. No Vaseline. That petroleum shit will fuck you up. So it's about 20 minutes before that really solidifies. And the heat's just perfect. It don't make it tacky in. It actually helps it to dry a little faster. He's working on his truck. Oh, let me see if this thing works now. Okay, it works. Just being impatient. Started. Hey, you want to talk about some good beef hot dogs? These right here are champ. You hear me? These right here are bangers. I got a bunch of these. These right here, oh my goodness. They are really, really good. Hell yeah. Yeah. Where all the ladies at? West Side! Yo, I didn't see you, bro. What's up, fam? I didn't see you, fam. That's it right there, cuz. Yeah, man. I know some of you think very negative. Bullet bill, stop bullets. Well, I know how to. But I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm gonna string their ass up between the light posts. I'm gonna do shit that they can't even imagine. Oh, excuse me. I'm just, anime. Sapporo. Badass, bro. I can just look at that all day. I already flipped it. I'm like, yo. So, you know what? I'm going to get that. I'm going to mix that stuff. And I'm going to mix that stuff and treat the wood. I want to treat it. You know what I mean? So I have up there, I have a container. We can mix it up in it, it'll stay in, and it's automatically sealed, so it use it whenever we use it up. So used up there on all the wood, I can build this out in 30 days. Absolutely. I can build it out in 30 days. But I'm using my time so you guys can watch and we can chat and laugh and joke. I know there are certain things that I will stop doing because there's certain things I don't have. But right now, I can flip this over, deal with a little sand, start framing it out. But I need something. I need to put it on something. You don't have the horses up there with the 2x4s and all that. It can be put on that. But the thing is, I need to be able to get those crank or electric, pneumatic, whatever jacks that I'm going to put on each corner, so that way I can raise it up, drive the truck, get it lined up, back it up, drop it down, secure it, and and be good to go. God damn, this thing's foaming up. It's frozen. I got to take the beer out the freezer. God damn. I've narrowed it down to about 2 to 3 types of screws. I have the 3 and the 3.5, and I have a handful of galvanized 4s, and I got some. There's the ODA Desert, well, the ODA Green 4-inch, and I've got about 3 of those that I have in the truck. They didn't have a lot of them, so I grabbed the 38 or whatever, 40. I'll use a few of those 2x4s, doubling up. Like I said, 2x4s for strength with the bedding area, and then framing with the door and window areas. Because it's still good to have those, the load bearing. Because my roof is going to be not just fiberglass but polyurethane, which is a little weight. You know what I mean? So the fiberglass is going to be in the roof. Water integrity. Certain points in the corners before putting in the trim. I have it planned out, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be huge, So if you're roughly about 7 feet, you'll be able to walk up in there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a static chandelier. I gotta have it. You know what I mean? 10-inch TV, not the 13. I'll probably give that T, or I don't know. I'll give it to somebody. I give a lot of stuff away every time. I probably give away $250,000 worth of shit in my lifetime. $250 easily. I've given away. When I went in the military, I left 2 vehicles to my family. One to my neighbor, and one to my family. I bought 55 Chevys, 3 of them to build one. I gave them away. About 355 Chevys. One at the auction for the taxis in New York, and the other 2 when I was in Florida. I really wanted to build a custom, 55 Chevy 2-door. And I'm working on it and all that. And talking about other individuals. And I just got to the point, my wife didn't know about it. I was surprised the kids when they had to a certain age. I was so bent about my son's death. All that time. It fucking fucked me up. Because he was not supposed to die. Well, at least not by my narrative. An idiot that did it. He wish he had never lived. The doctor and those with him. Especially now that I know. Fucking idiot. So, once that's done again, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to hit it with the Flex Seal spray. There's about 8 little spots. Just hit them, dry, flip it over, remove the 2x4. Okay, let it fling out. Go ahead, get those screwed in. All right, all these right here. Get all these screwed in. All right, so that way I can put the wing, and then I can reinforce that, underneath the 2x4s, and they'll get painted, rolled out, and sprayed out with the wood prime mold protector and the Flex Seal, and then the framing out. Building the compartment. All these tools you see me using are the tools I'm going to keep with me in my little cubby where I can keep everything, which will be in 2 of the front areas. I already know what it's going to look like. And I will always have them traveling with me to make repairs, fix things, or whatever, or to help those who have truck campers as well, who may need a hand fixing something or something like that. When I partake in that circle, yeah, I like this. I like this shit. If I could just enjoy that, man, fuck what this goofy ass world is going through. Fuck it. This world is goofy as fuck. There's so many stupid. Oh man, there's so many. Holy shit. Now you see why the reset thing is real. It's imperative that motherfuckers get it together and stop being so viciously stupid. But that's not gonna happen. Otherwise, I'd be denying what I stated. By me knowing how it ends, I can't. I can't deny it. No more at least. I did for a long time. They don't know that they're murdering all those innocent people, innocent or not, what they're really doing. They have no fucking clue. Goofy ass Zionists, fake rabbis, and all those monkeys. They have no idea what they're doing. Yeah, I like Putin, but he doesn't have a hands on the Zionists in his, what you call it, pushing people to death. He don't know what he's doing. Y'all, that shit, hey, that's like that German beer. It's like Japanese Germany, bro. Yeah, man, that's good ass beer. If it ain't German, I'll get Sapporo.
Yeah, Japanese.
They both were fighting for the right reasons. Yeah, you got some and you still got some in the box, you know, in tote. Oh, yo, the ledger. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get a log of that. Like I said, I gotta get about 100 feet of 10 volt and 120 feet of 12 volt wire. Gotta mark them. I already know what I'm gonna drill and I'm gonna run. You know, like I said, the 240 watt. If anyone out there has got a 240 watt or 200 watt solar panel, and you don't need it no more, yo, I got a PO box. Like, I'll pay for shipping. You know, I can absolutely use it. You know, I mean, there are some truck camper individuals, and like I said, my other page, I was thinking about doing this on it. You know, like making it totally the bushcraft, and I've stated that before, bushcraft builds and stuff like that, welding. I have pictures of me welding and stuff, so I was thinking about making a post. You know. I have pictures of me working at construction sites in New York and New Jersey. A friend of mine in the Navy, he says he's got a whole roll of me working at Habitat for Humanities over like a 6-month period. So, you know, I told him, well, when you get a chance, dig them up and send them to me. So I'll share that stuff. I have a ton of pictures of my garden and stuff. I just haven't made a post with it. It's good to have these talents. It would just be marvelous to have the individuals who really would like to partake in that. We have those who doubt and, you know, bah humbug, well, whatever. You hold on to that. I've been in countries where stuff, shitstorm happened so goddamn quick. I was there in Brazil, 1985, 86. When 3 of our guys supposedly got shot by 1 bullet. I remember them whooping this undercover cop, nasty motherfucker, whooping his ass. And he pulled out his gun and went to shooting. They said all 3 of them got hit with 1 bullet. They got locked up. They were locked up there in Brazil for a while. I was on one of the ferries, they had one of the guys who we knew, strong motherfucker, fight his ass off. He was drunk, and they put him in what's called a clamshell. You know, the life things that they carry people in. They put them together and they take the web belts, your black belts in the military, your web belts, and they tie it off. Well, it caused some real waves. He went in. These punk motherfuckers couldn't even dive in to try and rescue him, so he drowned in it. They had to go and fish him out. We in the next point, we tore some of their asses up, man. We caught them motherfuckers slipping, and we fucked their whole world up. Not advocating violence, but some people think they could do shit because of some. We ain't give a fuck about that. Oh man, I've seen some shit. I seen the motherfucker eyes closed like this, and the day, man, I saw a weird fucking monkey ass woman would look like Annie, black velvet, eyes dark as coal, skin as pale as fucking real white. Squat on the corner, pissing, looking at us like in Italy. Like, what the fuck was that? My boy from Chicago's half Italian. Man, when that motherfucker eyes closed that way, that nigga took off, man. I could feel the breeze from him leaving. And I'm looking at this motherfucker like I've seen shit, you know. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, look, pleasure meeting you. We done paid for pizza and wine, and fuck that. I got up around that corner, nigga. We took off, hauled ass back to Fleet Landing. That shit. I've seen some shit. Boy, there's some shit going on in this motherfucker. Boy, if y'all only knew, man. God damn, bro. There's some real shit out here. My name is Vanya. Das Bananya. Das Bananya. I call it Georgia, Prussia still, but I respect that. Russia, absolutely, absolutely. I have many Russian American brothers and sisters who served in the military beside me, and friends who I've grown to. Yeah, good friends. Some of these guys met them, you know, at the gun range and stuff like that, the bars. Man, I'm in A, man. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get ready to eat, guys. But first, I'm just letting time pass so I can go ahead and spray paint that. I'm gonna eat something, let that settle, and then start framing out. And I'll probably come back live because I want you guys to watch. Get a service dog once that's done, you know. Once it's done, I might go where because a lot of VAs are full of shit. The new witch guard, he's full of shit. Sean Ryan talked with that fake fuck. But I'll probably go ahead get us another service dog. And the last one, Charisma, I miss her. Y'all saw the post with her. I mean, no secret. No secret at all. Anyway, let me go and see if I can touch this shit up real quick. yeah. I'll just take it off to the side, flip it over, make it work. Okay, my sharks. And I'm not half Russian. I'm not half Kazarian. I'm German, Chinese, and Costa Rican. Okay? For those who get it confused. Yes. Chickasaw of the Choctaw, Chinese. And Equia and German and Chinese. I mean, yeah, well, they Costa Rican, Chinese on my father's side, Chickasaw. And but the Chinese, like the coolies, they were darker than me. They don't look like the Chinese today. They were damn near black. Yeah. And my mom and Equia and German. Some would say, well, if you're Chickasaw, German, no. Land and property and birthright. They married into my family. Royal family. Very royal. Wasn't part of the Cabbage Patch incubator shit. We survived that shit. Never thought we would have to go on the ground and all that shit again. I'm mistaken. Real shit. You can't come in here saying H word. We don't use that term. Greetings is more than enough. You know? Assalamu alaikum. What's happening? I'm not Muslim, but I respect Muslims more than anybody. Muslims and Buddhist monks, Muslims, I respect them. So when I saw ISIS tearing down Buddhist statues, I was like, what the fuck? Then obviously those are fanatics, like KKK, who don't know any historical truth. The stupid motherfuckers, or maybe they were Zionists hiding as Arabs. Because you'd be surprised how many Arabs are now converted to Judaism and they're killing their own people in Palestine and elsewhere. Seriously. That shows it's just like dumb niggas over here in Peckerwoods who kill each other. It's fluent through all fake races. Fake races and fake ass ethnicities. All of it's fake. The world has aircraft, vehicles, toilets, bathtubs, makeup, wigs, drilling for oil because of us. This is facts. Pianos. I mean, all kind of instruments, typewriter. Because of us. Yes, we invented all that shit. Light bulbs. You're welcome. Alright? Re-outfitted buildings with chimneys. You're welcome. Us. And y'all want to run and be something that didn't accomplish shit other than death and mayhem and stupidity? Okay. No wonder they call you Goyim. I mean, I have two aunts named Inca. How many of y'all do? None. I was in Mexico and Belize and Brazil. Everybody, the kids call me Omeka. You think that's happened, Chance? Do you think the children in Mexico, when I go down there with my Mexican brothers and sisters, and the kids are running around, Omeka, 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 Chicklet, Chicklet, Omeka, you think because these idiots by this goofy ass government, you think that motherfuckers don't know? You don't know y'all have crossed the line you can't cross back over. You know that? In our language is hello. Brevet, I can deal with it. It's bad that I don't understand you, but it is still interesting to watch. Appreciate you. Well, I'm actually going to eat, and then I'll come back out because I just painted that. It's going to take about 45 minutes for it to really, and then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to come back live if you want to come back, if you're subscribed or not. If you haven't subscribed, welcome to the tribe. Not colorism, not ethnicity, races, all that nonsense. I don't care if you're an Asian or government. I don't care who you are. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to start. I got to get these screwed in, measured at appropriate distance, and then 2x4s, get them the hard points where it's going to be the tie downs to lock it in the back of the truck, the 4 points, and then I'm going to start building it up with 2x2s and 1x2, you know, getting the framing and all that. And once I get the hard cross members and all that, then I'll get the tongue oil and the tongue oil and the mineral spirits, and I'll mix that up, and I'll treat all the wood. I got boxes of black gloves to be able to do this stuff now. And you guys get to watch it over the next few days. Framing it out. I gotta go to Lowe's and pick up some 1-inch, 1x1. I'm gonna use the foam so I can cut it with the razor, and that's gonna be the insulation. And the next one, because I don't have a lot of figure, I'll go ahead and get the 1/4-inch plywood and start framing the inside. Once I get all the wiring, I just want to get the plywood so I can treat it. And then once I get the wiring done, regardless of having or have not, know where everything goes, color, tape everything marked. And then I'll go ahead and you guys, I'll show you exactly what get everything up. If I had a Tundra, I'll probably do like 1/4-inch steel and stuff like that in certain parts, hard points. But I know I do other things, so I'm not going to say how I'm doing it. I'm not going to explain that. There's some people who know me very well. I like to invent shit. So I've come up with a whole new narrative for armor plating that is phenomenal. It's like Catcher in the Rye, Fiddler on the Roof. Bring it in, stop it, hold it, control it. That's all I can say. I gave away all my chemistry shit, my beakers, I gave all that away. I know how to mix. I get Pyrex molds and mix this stuff in. It's not acidic and it's not caustic where it will fuck with your lungs and all that, your upper thoracic. So, anyway, I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys. It should be translator because I have that where people all over can translate. You can see what I'm saying, or maybe you can play it back. If you have a translator, you can pause it and listen to what I'm saying. All right. But I appreciate all walks of life. I've been everywhere. I met some of the best of life. It's amazing that people don't know, but we're dealing with Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks just here like everywhere else. It's a game. Sacrifice. I always tell people stop believing in sacrifices. It's bullshit. Right? That's all I'm saying to that. Right? Only those who've been made to believe in that bullshit. Okay? Anyway, I appreciate y'all taking the time to come over and listen. I'll see you guys later. Alright? Appreciate you guys. They must have interrupted it. I see only one person. That means they must have fucked with it. Put a 1 in there. I don't know. If you can hear me, put a 1. All right, all. Appreciate you.